Well, it's yet another warm day in December. I think it's the 13th today. And it's 20 something. Going to go up to just over thawing from what they say. So what little snow we have is dwindling. Got a lot of ice down here on the ground. What I'm doing here out in the west tree row, as you can see, a lot of these spruce have died off over the years from some sort of pest, I'm guessing. You can see where the sapsuckers have been in there going after the little grubs or whatever the bugs are that get in there. Anyway, these are too good to just burn, so I'm thinking I'm gonna, well, I've already used 2 of them to make repair on the rail fence over by the cattle area. This one here is huge. Now, I don't know if it's possible. Well, I know it's possible for some people, but what I'd like to do is split this one because it's too thick really to use as a rail most of the way, up to about maybe from here on, and there's still enough there to, I think there's a good 20 feet there probably. I got about 16 up to here, so I'm going to use the tractor to drag it out of here because it's a bit of a back-breaking thing. It's heavier than you'd think. So, we shall see how that goes. To be continued. That went well. Now I'm gonna chop off these branches and add to the burning pile before I get too far away from it. I think I left my axe here somewhere. Yes, I did. And the sun is down. I don't know what time it is, probably 5 o'clock, thereabouts. Anyway, I got it down to a more manageable length. I'm going to drag it over to the workshop area. Hope I can climb that hill without spitting out. Brakes. Well, as you can see, I'm running out of daylight. I have made some progress here, having split about 3, 6, I probably split about 8 feet of it here with various different chisels and blocks of wood and an axe and a big hammer, but I'm going to shut her down for tonight because it's a little hard to see what I'm doing in the dark. Anyway, to be continued. And it's morning. This is where I got to last night. Now over halfway there, I got a pretty good gap down this end, and I need to go to this point right here for the full length. So I got some tough splitting ahead of me yet. Got myself a hammer that the head doesn't fly off. Be nice for a change. I guess for now I just keep on removing and replacing chisels here. So I'm not going to be recording all that because this could take a while. That axe head could use a bit of work too. It'll probably be easier cutting than the chainsaw because, well, like I said, I tried to start the chainsaw yesterday and no dice. Could have preheated it, but for one tree, why bother? Anyway, let's see how this goes. This is a pretty good little saw. I keep one of these in just about every building on the place. I've accumulated a few over the years. Spruce wood, maybe a little harder than poplar. I may have to run this one in fast forward. It's a good thing I'm not charging by the hour for this. All right. We are through. Now I've only got about 1.5 feet left split there, so, and I'm hoping that one there is going to be long enough as a rail by itself because it's heavy enough. I'll just bevel the ends here flat and be narrow enough to get a spike through, and the rest of it, it'll be full thickness all the way. Strong enough for most situations with cattle. Although obviously there's times when even a steel pipe isn't strong enough. Most of the time, a fence only has to look like a fence. Found I had to really watch where the chisel was going, or else it would get into two different grains and kind of make the split crooked. Must be just about done. As you can see, we got a bad split going on here. Any pressure on there, and that's probably going to snap, but maybe I'll wire it up, I'll see. Anyway, it's crooked, but it's filling in the gap. Okay, I guess this is going to be the official end of the video. It's nothing fancy, but it's a fence. It's going to have to be strong to keep these rambunctious orangutans in, but anyway, thanks for watching. And stay tuned for the next one from the Rooster 6 channel.